trophy will... Second and 1. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. The former Jet, Demario Davis, gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A.
Third and long.
And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down. And that is pulled in by Herndon for a Jets touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
And this is back to a 5-point game. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. Taysom Hill to return it. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. He's toppled the century mark already receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to him, something just to stop the momentum he has. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
He was brought down by Avery Williamson. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Now Breeze lost the football, and the Jets have recovered.
Ryan Poole.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. And he'll take this out of the side of the end zone, and my goodness, that is going to be a safety. Now, the 2 points, that's not totally critical at this point. Still a one-score game, but they do. After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. Now, fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A one-score game, 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. The Super Bowl 55 down to the final 2 minutes. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
So the Jets now down by 7. Just over a minute, 40 to play. Forced out to his left. And he's going to go out of bounds. Gigantic loss. Kept retreating, steps out. That goes down as a sack and a big loss of yardage.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense. Running the ball can be a struggle in this part of the field. In fact, it's a perfect spot for defenders to pin their ears back and try and work upfield. And they cap.
And oh, that is going to be a safety. What a gut punch. That should be the nail in the coffin with those 2 points, making this a 2-score game now with time, Charles, clearly not on their side.
Yeah, they have to give the football away as well. Had a chance. Yeah, it was a small chance to get down the field. But guess what? This one's now just about over.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. The New Orleans offense set to take over. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second. The Saints in victory formation now as they'll take the knee. So now on comes the field goal unit. And this will be a, shall we say, a rather optimistic try here. And a most curious way there to burn some clock. That was one.
Entering settings screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. It'll wind up being a huge loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a second and about a mile here.
Second down.
The first down play, to be frank, nothing short of awful, and now they have to deal with second and very long. Now a desperation throw. He's got him in, complete.
The pass.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Breeze now on first down. Incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of